fishing. This time we're fishing a lake that I've never fished before. It's 10 acres in size, it's got about 100 carp in here. They go up to about £30. They're getting absolutely massive year on year, so it won't be long before this is throwing up like 40 pounders for sure. It's a beautiful water, it's really clear, it's weedy, it's got lily pads, it's got snaggy bays, it's got a bit of everything, so I'm super excited. Sort of be doing a bit of a campaign sort of this season, this year on here, lucky enough to be given permission to do my filming as well. So yeah, it's super exciting. I can't wait. I'm going to go through the rigs, the tactics, everything I do to try and sneak that first fish out on a brand new water that we've never fished before. So yeah, fingers crossed. Those 3 rods are out there. Look absolutely lovely. Took me a while to find my spots because, like I say, it's weedy, and first time I've ever fished the place. I've got to put the effort in, and got the leading rod out, got the Corda Pro blade. I had to search for spots, and I got the grappling lead because it is quite weedy. I found 2 absolutely gin clear spots. The middle and right hand rod just out in open water basically, and the left hand rod is just fishing out to the edge there, not far out, about 8 wraps, just on the front of a big weed bed. So yeah, it's been amazing. I've really enjoyed it so far. There's a little bays down here. I mean, look at that tree line there. So I'm gonna stick the Polaroids on. I've already been baiting up a few lovely spots, some lily pads up there, put a load of pellet in, load of boilie, bit of sweet corn, just for that visual, so I can see in and I can keep my eye, put the Polaroids on, keep my eyes on the spots. If them fish start coming in, visiting them spots, one of them rods is coming in, little solid bag is just going to get plopped in there. So yeah, super exciting. I do feel the best option will probably be maybe stalking something out the margins or something, but yeah, like I said, I'm going to bait up spots down here, just waiting for that sun to come out properly, and then I can properly see the spots, see what's going on, and just get some more baiting sort of in a few likely looking areas down here. But yeah, it looks lovely. Let me spin that camera around, and yeah, I'll just show you a bit more of the water. Look how lovely that looks out there. I am super excited about this campaign on here. I can't wait to sort of work it out, figure things out, different rigs, different methods, different tactics, and sort of see what works, try and get something going. The plan is I've not put a massive amount of bait in, but I've got quite a bit of pellet on me and some boilie as well, and on these spots I've found, which aren't far, I imagine most people on here are fishing with bait boats and echo sounders and all sorts, and finding them spots at a bit more range, but I'm sort of 8 to 10 wraps out, that's all. And the plan is, end of each session is filleting on them spots and just sort of see if I can get something going, and if I can pop down in the week, a few days before I come on a session, and put a load of baiting over the same areas. I'm hoping I can really get something going. And look at this for a swim. Van's just there, bivvy's there, and I'm on like a spit, a point, and it's lovely. Trees tight each side. It really is so peaceful, so tranquil. And yeah, all I want now is one of them rods to go ripping off. We'll catch the first carp, and yeah, we're away. But I think I'll be up against it this session because I've got to build up sort of a knowledge of the lake, a picture of what's out there. I tend to sort of find lakes on Google Earth, screenshot it, print it out, and then as I fish different swims and find different spots, I'll mark them out on the map I've printed out, mark where the wraps are, and then at least going forward when I come into the swim again, say that middle spot at 10 wraps, get that marked out, and I can flick out with a fox grappling lead, drag it back a couple of times, know it's still clear, and then rig straight on it, and that way it's minimum disturbance. And I think that's the best way, and that's until I build up sort of that picture and get that knowledge of what's out there, it is going to be a bit of a challenge because I did have a good few casts, but I had to know I was fishing effectively. At the minute, I'm fishing 2 on solid bags and 1 just on a standard spinner rig. So yeah, I'll show you the rigs tomorrow or something. And just for now, I'm going to chill out, sit and watch that water, watch all my margin spots. I'm desperate for this sun to come blazing out, because then you can sort of see right to the bottom, see what's what, get the Polaroids on, and sort of get baiting. And that, I've just got a feeling that is going to be my best option, stalking out the margin. But yeah, probably this lake will probably sort of lend itself well to that tactic. Gear on the barra, and sort of just plodding round and sort of baiting little likely looking areas. But yeah, keep waffling on, as you can see, but I'm just so excited. So right, chill out, sit back, watch the water, and let's see how this session unfolds on the new Yorkshire Stillwater. Absolutely wounded, middle rod, got one bleep, and then it just went shot out to it, big skid marks, not in my pants but the front of the swim, because it nearly went over, but hit into it. Fish on, started taking lines straight into a weed bed. It's like, oh no, stood there for ages, feel it kicking in the weed, just steady pressure, and then I felt it kick, and everything went slack, and it come in, dumped the lead and everything, and just got the rig back and lost the fish, unfortunately. That was on a Ronnie 15mm Saz pop-up. Trent baits. Oh my days. I'm super buzzing and happy I've had a bite, but to lose the first one on a new venue. But we've only been fishing for 4 hours. We're here for 2 days, and that is super promising. It's clear there's fish out there on that spot, and what a run as well. I don't imagine that it was something massive. The way it shot off, it was a typical sort of mid-double type take, where it's just honestly one bleep and it was like bzzz, I was like shot. Man. But anyway, right, heart still pounding, love it. But fingers crossed the next one doesn't do me in the same weed bed, and yeah, we can get that one in. But let's see. I've kept 2 on the solid bags for now. That one on the Ronnie, on the Saz pop-up, 15mm pop-up. If I get another take on that one of them other rods is going on to a Ronnie on a pop-up as well. So yeah, let's see what happens. First day, we've had a little bit of action. Fingers crossed something happens soon. Let's check the water temperature this session. Let's have a look what we're at. 17. Look at that. 17.1. 17. Ooh, beautiful. And Carp will be having it big time now. Just hopefully the play ball this session, especially after losing one. It's always a kicker to lose any fish, but to lose the first one on a new venue is really tough. Just gonna chill out, keep sitting back, watching the water. The only rod that I know for sure I won't move is that middle rod that went off just out there. If I see anything, I'll choose one of the other 2 rods, right or left, and put it straight on its head. But it looks lovely. It does. This place looks absolutely spot on. Look at the snaggy margins there. Look at that. It looks great, this place. What a lovely venue. Just want to catch my first carp. To lose your first one on a new water, oh, it's tough to take. It's bad enough losing a fish at the best of the time. But yeah, never mind. We'll keep at it, and hopefully this session pans out pretty good. And we'll go away with at least one fish under our belt would be nice. Keep having a little mooch around the margins and having a look. My lily pad spot. Keep checking that nothing's been visiting it and nothing's wiped the corn out yet. It's still sat there, so yeah, I'll keep looking and keep baiting them spots, and hopefully I can do some stalking. I think it'll be tomorrow that'll be the one, because it is due to be a bit nicer tomorrow. So yeah, right. Let's stick that kettle on and hopefully catch a fish soon. It's 7 o'clock at night, just been done on the middle rod by a tufty. Bobbin pulled up, shot out to it, hit into it because it just sort of moving slightly. It just reeled in like a dead weight. Oh God, what's going on here? Reel. Got it in, and yeah, nailed top of the beak, top part of the beak, bang in the middle. And yeah, never mind. So to redo that rod, that's back out, sweet, on the spot. I'm going to touch them rods now. They can stay as they are. Same middle one on the Ronnie, the other two on bags, and yeah, let's see what happens. I have seen a couple of fish, decent ones as well, and the second show was slightly closer as well. So maybe the carp are coming back into the area, so fingers crossed. I'm quietly optimistic, so you never know, we might sneak one out. But yeah, it's been a good first day on the new venue. It certainly has, and yeah, look at it out there. It looks absolutely lovely. It really does. But right, not going to do any more filming now, tonight, unless I actually catch something. Failing that, I'll catch back up with you in the morning.
Right, what a way to open the account. 19 pounder on the solid bag rod, on the right rod. And that shot off like mad. And so it's 2:30 and I've wiped out all 3 rods. But who cares? We've got a smile on our face. We've opened our account on the new water. Just a bit of carp care on that, where I've lifted its scale. There's a couple of marks on it, but I think some of them are old actually. That's it, that's better. Right, get a couple of stills and we're off to go.
So we're finally back out fishing. It's 3:30. All 3 rods have been redone. I put one back out on the solid bag. That's the rod, the right hand rod, the one I've just caught that fish on. That was fish with sazwafter over in a solid bag over sweet corn, scattering a sweet corn. So yeah, that's back out. Middle rod's back out on the Ronnie. So that's 2 rods, both done bites. And one's actually done a fish, and the left one I've taken that off the bag and just put it on a fluoro D-rig, my ever faithful rig that I use on birch. So to be honest, with it being so late, yeah, I'm not tying another solid bag. I just pop that on and thought I'd try something different back on that spot. But all 3 fishing effectively, fingers crossed. It's 3:30 like I say. Another few hours it's going to be light. Might sneak an early morning bite, because I've heard them just sort of down to the right here, so hopefully they come round and back out in front again and we can sneak another one out. But made up, first blood, first fish on the new water, happy days. Buzzing. Right, gonna get some chill out for 10 minutes, try and calm down, and then try and get some more sleep before we get up. Happy days, happy days. Don't need to do a video on how to tie that, because there's about 10 million videos on YouTube. The only thing I did was squirt a little bit of the shea bit goo in, just to give it that, it's a saz wafter in there, but just to give it that, the bag, some yellow attraction to basically match the corn, the sweet corn I'm putting in, and that's it. Nothing fancy, but that's the one that did the do. Happy days. I'm going to get this back out and hopefully can sneak another one today. What an absolute beautiful morning. It's only 7:30, but I have got up and I've redone them rods because I did them all at 3 o'clock. I was pretty confident the middle rod, left rod was on the spots, but right hand rod wants ashore, so yeah, I've just redone all three, and what a way to start the new campaign on a new water. 2 runs, 2 different spots, one on a pop-up, one on a wafter. Yeah, it's certainly looking good. It's a good start. We're off to a flyer. We've got thunderstorms due tomorrow morning at like 8 AM, so I'm not sure if I'll pull off here last thing tonight. That's sort of what I'm thinking. But yeah, we'll see. I'll keep a close eye on the weather today, and I'll probably get to sort of 2-3 o'clock and then either decide to refreshen the rods and fish right through until tomorrow morning and pack away early, or clear off tea time and leave the rods. So yeah, let's see how the day unfolds. Weather's just been painful at the minute, but at the minute it's glorious sunshine, but I don't want to be here if there's a thunderstorm, because I think we've all had enough of the rain this year, the last few months, haven't we? But right, I'm going to stick that kettle on, keep watching the water, and let's see what happens today, see how it unfolds. Victory flags are flying at the front of the swim lock, drying off. We have got the thunderstorms coming, so I've decided come tea time, late afternoon, I'm out of here. One thing I do like to do on a new venue is use my compass on the phone. The fish tend to follow a nice new wind, so you can sort of plan and fish in the teeth of that wind. Nice wind blowing into, say, a westerly, which would be straight more or less into your face in this swim. I think a westerly this might be a good option. So yeah, but I've got that plotted out now, so I know what's what going forward, and I can sort of plan my trips and have a bit of an idea of where I'd like to be as the weather's evolving while I'm in the session fishing. But yeah, but I still always walk round and look for them, because they don't always follow that rule, but it's not a bad guide. A new wind, like on Birch, when it's been pushing into a new wind, sprung up and pushed into no carp corner, the amount of times it's looking good, and then I've caught. So yeah, it's definitely a thing for sure. But yeah, look at it out there. This place is beautiful. I think I just like being outside, nice and peaceful, away from all the hassles and hustle and bustle. But yeah, look at that. I've seen a couple of fish just right at that island the last couple of hours as well. So hopefully we can sneak one out on the last day. Not too bad though. I've done all day yesterday, the night, and pretty much all day today. I'll get so not a bad session. Not quite as long as I was planning, but say this weather's changed. They didn't forecast thunderstorms when I decided to come sort of Thursday night, and then checked Friday morning. We was clear. There was no rain forecast. So I think a couple more days after I got home. But yes, that's the weather for you. Very unpredictable. But right, I'm gonna get me Yorkshire tea. Get that down me. Keep watching the water and do a steady pack up. Just fish off my chair and a few essential bits. Stop waffling on. Catch up with you soon. Right, we're just about done. Gonna give it about half an hour more. Bivvy's down. Just got a couple of essential bits and the chair there. Joys of having the van right there. Nice and easy pack up. That weather is on the turn for sure. It's starting to get very cloudy and them rains are due in the sort of next hour and a half. So I thought give it another 30 minutes and then get out of here. For my first session on it, I've learned so much. So I had to take on the Ronnie, lost it in the weed, caught one on solid back. So at least I've sort of learned lots. Found a couple of nice areas, clear areas. I've eliminated other areas where I know the weed's pretty chocker, but like sort of it'd be better to fish those spots with chods or hinge stiff rigs or hinge rigs with a soft boom, or something like that. Yeah, you can hear that wind getting up now. Been a great session. I have properly enjoyed it, and yeah, hopefully we do quite a few sessions on here this year and sort of put something together. Start wading through the 100 carp that reside in this water. But yeah, looks good. Been a great trip. If we do any more filming, unless one of them rods goes ripping off last knockings, but that never ever seems to happen. So I think it's happened once in all the years of carp fishing. But anyway, stop waffling. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to put a subscribe button there. If you could subscribe to my channel, it's greatly appreciated. Tight lines. Take care. See you on the next one.